Yo, what's going on, everybody? Listen, yeah, that did happen. Manchester United 0, Tottenham 3. Yeah, that was hard. Okay, it was a tough watch. Welcome to my kitchen. If I did that, yeah, I'm in the kitchen. You know, I've been dragging to do this video, man. I'm like, geez, yo. We've been sitting here. We know I was one of those people who were backing for this manager to work out. Right? I was hoping that he can turn it around. I was hoping that he could make it work. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how he's going to survive this, right? And from watching some of the videos from people who were at the Old Trafford today, you know, people are saying, listen, people coming out of the game, Man United fans, obviously, they were not like angry. They're just like, listen, he cannot survive this. Okay, there's no way that he can survive this, right? This is fans who back this manager to work out for us, saying like, there's no way he can survive this. We had the whole entire, you know, Ineos team watching that tremendous, terrible game that we just watched, right? They were sitting there watching that. Okay, how do you leave from that and go back to the boardroom or go back to the office at Carrington and say, yeah, he's our guy. He's our guy that will get us to the title because Barada said, you know what, Man United is going to win the Premier League title 2028. How do they leave there and say, hey, he's our guy, right? And also, on the same token, is how do you leave, you know, the game after being whooped by a team that is not good? Guys, Tottenham is not good. Like, Tottenham's record pretty much was similar to whatever ours, right? But we allowed Tottenham to come to our home and pretty much dominate us, right? They had almost 60% possession of the game. Each time that we had the ball, we gave it back to them, basically, because we didn't know what to do with the ball. Like, today, the team was like deer in the headlights kind of thing. We could not do anything. And people, yeah, we are not going to use the red card thing as the reason why we, you know, shit the bed, right? Pardon my language, you know. We're not going to use that because even if Bruno was still there, we would have lost that game. Simple as that, right? Going into halftime, we're 1-0 down. Okay, Ten Hag talks to the team, and then you would expect the team to come back and be like, oh, okay, boom, we're going to be galvanized, we're going to be focused, ready to go. What did they do? We got scored on immediately after we came back. Come on. It's ridiculous, right? It's ridiculous. So, I don't know. I don't know how Ten Hag survives this. I really don't know how Ten Hag survives this, guys. It's frustrating, but I think this could be the end of him. You know, it could be the end of him. Like the first goal. The same goal we got scored on at the 20 game, right? We allowed Twente's defender, who whenever he won that ball, to go through like, I don't know, 5 players and ended up scoring. It's the same thing today. Okay? Tottenham's defender, I cannot remember his name. He won the ball, right? And he just went through and, you know, basically he just strolled through all the way until he was able to do the cutback and Johnson to score the goal. Come on, man. Where is the pride, yo? Where is the pride saying, you know what? I'm going to take you down. You're not going to pass me. I'll take the red card. Whatever it is, you're not going to pass me. Come on. You know, it's one of those that today we made Tottenham feel like, oh, you know, they're good. But Tottenham is not a good team. It's Tottenham. You know, we know who said that. Sir Alex Ferguson said that. He said, it's just Tottenham, guys. They're not good. So, I mean, it's frustrating. You know, today's game, of course, you know, when we went 2-0 down, you know, and obviously we all knew that it was over. And then when they got this third goal, I was like, okay, that's it. That's the nail in the coffin. That was it. Game over. Right? It is definitely frustrating. I don't know, what do you do? What do you do from here? Okay, I know a lot of you people out there, right? I was one that wanted Ten Hag to stay, right? I'm gonna take that, to the chin. Say, hey, I'm one of them. Like whenever, when we won the FA Cup and everything, I was like, yo, back this manager, give him time, right? Give him a chance to work with the proper structure. Back him, get him his players, and then we can be cooking. Yeah, we ain't cooking, people. We ain't cooking. We ain't cooking. Look, Maresca came to Chelsea. We're seeing automatically some kind of gameplay, right? Some kind of style of play. This is our third season. We still don't have it. Okay, so even if we say, okay, Ten Hag stays, what we expect the next games to come up, we're gonna get some wins, or how do you move from here? You know what I mean? So it's definitely frustrating. I definitely feel like Ineos, they may pull the plug on this guy. Maybe they give Ruud the keys until the end of the season, and then bring in a manager and a permanent manager. But one thing I don't want to see is Ruud van Nistelrooy takes over, and then he gets the permanent job. Because what will happen is big teams, what they'll do is that they'll be like, yo, Ruud, we're going to give you the keys for now until the end of the season, but we're going to bring in a permanent manager. It's not going to be you. Because if we're going to do the same route that we did with Ole, takes over interim, and then he gets, obviously we're going to get a bounce back. We're going to get a bounce because these players, they are disgraced as they are, because these players today did not show up. It's not all on the manager. The players did not show up. They did not. Basically, they were like, you know what, forget about this. I'm just here. I'm not going to put any effort. It's an embarrassing, right? So it's going to be the same thing. If Ruud is going to come in, yeah, the players are going to show up. We're going to get a couple of wins. And then we don't want to see that at the end of the day, people say, oh, yeah, give Ruud the permanent job, because it's going to be the same cycle. Ruud will get the permanent job. And then at one point, these players will be like, you know what, we're not going to be forced, and then we're going to down tools again, and then that will be Ruud will be sacked again. It's the same cycle. We have had Mourinho, we've had Van Gaal, we've had all top managers that failed based on these players, right? And guys, it's not necessarily just the players here. It's it's not the managers. It's the players. The players, for some reason, they just choose not to show up, right? They choose to down tools, and they're gonna sabotage any manager that's gonna come on board, right? Which is so frustrating, man. I don't know what you want to do here, because you can say, well, yeah, sack Ten Hag. Okay, who are you gonna bring on that is gonna be able to get a tune out of these players? Okay, what is his name? Bruno has a contract for another, I don't know how many years, 3 more years or something like that. So Bruno's going to be here. Rashi's going to be here, right? So they're not going to go anywhere. And any manager that comes on board, they're going to start Bruno, guys. So I don't know. It's one of those that is really, I don't know how we move from here, right? Replacing a manager may not just be the solution to our problem right now, right? So I know it's just one of those, man. It's frustrating, guys. It's frustrating, but we shall see, man. We shall see what Ineos does, but I don't see how Ten Hag survives this, guys. I don't see how Ten Hag survives this humiliation at home. Basically, Tottenham, the way they were playing is as if they were at home and then we were playing away. That should never happen at our home. This is Old Trafford, right? It should never happen. But Tottenham did that. They came in, they had a game plan, and we capitulated. Typical. Yo, it's sad, yo. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out. Make sure to hit the follow. Make sure to hit that like. On to Porto. Let's go.